Yes, so tonight en route to Wales, Cardiff to be precise, and I tell you what, it's gonna bloody go off, I tell you. Not played in Cardiff before, so yeah, District, Cardiff, it's going shutters.
Like that.
Yes, en route Rinse FM, Jump on Profiles show. It's gonna go down 3 till 5 o'clock. Let's absolutely get. Should we play pool?
Yeah, should we have a game of pool?
Is it? How good are you at pool, man? I get thrashed every time, man.
Right.
Is it? Yeah, is it?
I'm not bad.
Nah, I'm not good, man. Sick vibes. I was at District in Cardiff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd never been. It was very welcoming. But yeah, things. Yeah, just been releasing music, and yeah, just playing shows, and just sort of like continuing, just trying to keep some momentum, and just keep writing better music, man. It's just it's what I wanna. That's just what I'm trying to do.
How long have you been doing it for now? How long?
I guess like 11 years for DJing, 10 years for production, I think, roughly. Yeah, as you know, I'd meddled with a couple of different aliases before. Sure, my first alias was Rushmore, but then I changed it, man. I don't know, something happened, I just changed it. That's like the nostalgia for me, and I was really learning. And back then, I don't know, my mix downs, they weren't as good and whatever, so it's not always a bad thing to change my name, but it was like starting from the beginning in like 2019. I was Gino.
And then, was you under a name under that before?
Yeah. Arnoni, which is my surname.
Yeah?
Yeah.
give us some of the remixes that you've done as the big one. What's the big one? Shock Out that you've done for Sub Killers.
Yeah.
That was you and
Me and Sub-Zero done the Shock Out remix. Let me have a look at my Spotify. Hang on. You know what? The one that's been proper going off though recently is the one I've done for you, which is the First Rule remix. That's been going off, mate. Yeah.
That one. And you're currently on the. Are you signed to one label, or are you just still kind of like finding your feet, or just spreading yourself across many labels?
I started working with Crewcast like in 2021, but we started talking like 2020. But and we just started working together, and they had more dates for me to like put stuff out, and I think we both parties have enjoyed working together. So I just continue to work with them.
And you set up your own label as well. This year you set it up.
It'll be last year now. The first release was June 2022. Yeah. And
you've had other artists on there, or is it just strictly just your releases, or you've got other artists on there as well?
I've had I put out a Master Era EP. I put out a Klickvork EP. He's from Hungary, and then there's been tunes from me, but then I've also got a VA coming with a few of the newer guys on there, because as you know, like I get sent like a lot of like loads of good tunes from smaller producers, and I'm like, these group of tunes would sound sick on an EP. So I'm gonna do it's gonna be called Lost Clams. It'll be I haven't set a date for it yet, but
and that's the name of your label, Clam
Records.
What was the idea behind that name?
I've been asked this once before, and I couldn't answer. I was just like, I'll just choose that, innit? And I'll just like draw a clam, and then I'll just do that.
And the artwork on those releases, you do yourself as well?
Yeah. I just, as the label itself is a creative endeavour, I thought, well, I might as well do the art might as well be a creative endeavour as well, So yeah. And
I was going to ask you, you're doing a lot of production tutorials, or is it just videos online on YouTube?
Combination of both really to do. I started the YouTube. So the edited videos, mainly I've done in lockdown, but more recently I've just been jumping on live on my YouTube. My YouTube channel is Gino Does Drums. And and I've just been like making D&B live on there just because I just thought, why not? And it's good.
And you're getting a lot. What is it? Subscribe, just free to join
man.
Yeah. You do live drumming? Is that right on some of your production?
So I've got a couple of drum kits. I record the hits. I've got them in my sample pack, and I use them in. I use them in my tunes quite often, man. I love drums. It's like that was my first like love in music, really. Yeah.
So what about the DJing as well? You've been getting a few gigs. We've played together as well on a few shows, and we've got a few upcoming shows together.
Yeah, man.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah. Playing with you was really, that was a good back-to-back, man. Like that, the first one, Well, the only time we was in Belgium, innit? That was really good.
That was fun.
And then
I've got you for a few Octave parties and stuff as well.
Yeah.
So And then every time you play, I'm like, what's this tune? You got this tune. So I've got one or two questions here from the Instagram. Officer D&B says, why does it get like that? That's one of your sayings that you
sometimes like you just sort of like you'll just be in the rave, you just look around and you're just like, it's getting like that. Do you know what I mean? Like stuff's just popping off, there's stuff going on, and you're just looking around, you're just like, wow, it really gets like that, like just do you know what I mean, isn't it? Yeah, it's just like,
it's just a saying that you say all the time.
You can't put your finger on it, and it doesn't need a finger on it, it just gets like that, man.
And another one from Luca says, who were some of your inspirations when you first got into producing?
I would say Konichi Decimal Bass / Annex. Those were like when I especially around like around like 2012 2014, like they were doing stuff that they started doing stuff that not a lot of other people were doing, and a lot of people on players, actually, to be honest. I was into my dubstep when that was like when it was like in like 2010 sort of thing, when that was popping off. So like Skrillex, stuff like that, and that probably reflected in my early drum and bass back then. Was a lot more of the yoi sound, you know, that kind of stuff was going around. And so, but for drum and bass, definitely like noisier annex sort of thing. Like,
let's get this one on. This one, you can name this one. Let's see if you recognise your own tune.
This one is called.
See, I put you on the spot here.
La Ventura. This one is La Ventura. Yeah.
What was just one of those ones that you just named?
I made this in Italy. I made it while I was in Lecce, and it was it means the adventure. So yeah. This is Gino.
La
Ventura.
Let's go. Yeah.